voor de decisive 5 minuten voor je beleven. Hi, and welcome to my speech. My name is Bob. I'm a second year communication student. I will be talking today about something that concerns us all, and that, in my opinion, the media is not paying enough attention to. I ask everyone to put down your phone in front of you. Now, watch what happens when I send out this message. Well, the funny thing is, even though all of you saw me on my phone sending the message, a couple of you still had the urge to at least look down or directly at your own smartphone, even though it wasn't going off in the first place. That's fine, don't feel bad. Before we go any further, please take a moment to turn off the sound of your smartphone. Thanks. Now, this trigger is a sign of social media addiction. Well, here's a fact. 61% of people between the age of 16 to 25 would have read the message immediately. That's people within our age group and adds up to about 161,000 students in the Netherlands alone who own this habit. I would like to show you that you can get rid of this trigger and live a healthier and more balanced lifestyle just by simply putting down your phones more times a day. Now, how bad is this habit? According to Kalis, an addiction researcher, it became such a big thing, people actually created terms for fear of missing out, ranging from jokes called memes on the internet to serious fears called nomophobia. They get irritated when they aren't near their smartphone, they're not concentrated enough during basic conversations because they're focused on notifications on their phone and they constantly feel pressured. They can't live a healthy lifestyle because of this. Their brain has been rewired to be programmed this way. Now, I have a question for you. How many of you are frequently tired? And not counting the late night partying or excessive drinking and all that kind of stuff. Did you know that your digital life is the lead cause of sleep deprivation, which means the lack of sleep? It's not the main cause of sleep deprivation, but definitely a contributing factor. It can last for years and can put you at a risk for serious health issues, not to mention concentration loss and a decrease of both short and long-term memory. And did you know 26% of people aged between 16 and 25 see themselves as remotely addicted or catch themselves being on social media too much? In reality, 61% of people within the same age group spend over 3 hours a day on social media. There's a clear difference of people who realize they're overly using social media and people who don't realize it. Question yourself, when do you use social media? Simply to pass the time in the bus? Or whenever you're bored? Well, that adds up to a lot of time. And using it too much can be a sign of change. Think about it. It's no news that social media also puts a lot of pressure on our physical appearances. And this is one of the many reasons social media can contribute to depression. The amount of stress that social media can put on people that tells them how to behave or how to look can be devastating. People have found the need to achieve the unrealistic perfection they see online. Now that you have been confronted with factors and your social media habits, it's important to know social media isn't the root of all evil. It's just a matter of balancing the usage of it. I think I've exhausted your energy with the speech already, so to make it easier, I'll summarize everything I've said. In conclusion, studies have shown that overusing social media can lead to general unhealthy lifestyle. High usage of it can make us feel disconnected or worse, even depressed. It can affect both our short and long-term memory and can affect our sleeping habits. To give you some tips on balancing social media behavior, I've come up with the following ideas. They're really simple life hacks which will lessen your time on social media significantly. The first one is create a charging station in a common room in the house that isn't the bedroom. It's been proven people our age use social media the most right before going to bed. The urge to check your phone is bigger whenever it's near your bed. And you know those boring chores that you didn't get around to do? Now is the time to stop procrastinating, because avoiding looking at the digital screen an hour before going to bed and doing something boring like house chores both can help you sleep better at night. Your brain will be more tired, but in a good way. It is prepared to go to sleep. And for the daytime, it just requires some awareness and willpower to not check social media. You have to understand that you're being played. Social media is designed this way to make you repeatedly use them and check back in. Balance is possible with a bit of consideration. Are there any questions? No? Thank you for your time.